Well, welcome, Tom and Bill.
Hey,
I,
Alice.
Hi.
I'm very happy to see you because you guys are like best friends, are you?
We are. We are. Patrick and SpongeBob are pals, and Bill and I, when there's not a pandemic going on, often kick around in the real world together.
Yeah,
Well, I was
good
just watching
times.
the film and you guys were just great together, like as a team. It's like you're really playing off each other. And it's like, I really believe this big yellow thing and this like pointy green thing, they're like alive.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. He looks like a big yellow thing until you see him next to human beings like us, and then they're this big. It's such a SpongeBob is such a weird world, right? But yeah, we always on 20 years of the show, we've always recorded together in the same room. Nearly every session, every episode that we've ever done, and Paramount was cool enough to let that continue in the studio, which is unusual. Not usually how the process goes for animated features where they just get everybody one at a time so they can snip Frankenstein everything together. But yeah, they were nice enough to let Bill and I, because we goof around and change things a little bit slightly, and Bill will go to a place and then he'll take me there with him, comedy wise and performance wise and vice versa. So it's yeah, it sure is a lot more fun for me that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuance to be discovered. And Alice, I got to tell you what your statement there just is the most satisfying thing that a voiceover actor can hear, that you feel the characters are real. And that's really all we want.
It's
Exactly
not
right.
just yeah, it's not just the character, and I can really see the friendship, like it's like real friendship. From your voice, I can feel that you're really, I really want to help you. Doesn't matter where I go, I'm gonna help you. Like it was that good.
Yes, and the emotions in SpongeBob, in general cartoons, but SpongeBob in particular, the emotions are really heightened. Like it's almost melodrama and mellow comedy, MELO, because there's nothing mellow about SpongeBob. Oh, he's mellow yellow maybe, but he's that's a fun thing about that, is that those emotions, when they're lonely or sad or grateful or happy or whatever it is, it's all off the charts. There's very little in between, so you're swinging wildly back and forth, acting wise, between these extremes, and it's really fun. And like Bill said, the best thing that anyone can say to us as actors is, I wasn't thinking about you, Tom, and Bill. I was lost, I was believing in these drawings, and it's kind of like a puppeteer doesn't want the audience to be thinking about him crouched down behind the tabletop. He wants you to think that the puppet is alive and interacting with other puppets. And it's really a lot like that. If people are thinking about us, then we're not really doing our job, or the movie's not doing its job. And I think that's one of the drawbacks of celebrity voice casting, where you're, oh, that's that guy from this movie, or oh, it's that guy from this TV show, instead of, oh, that's a bear or a squirrel or a sponge or a sea star or whatever the heck it is.
So SpongeBob, you're really hardworking in the movie. And Patrick is like, I just want to support my friends. So like, how do you make these people so lovable? Like you got to convey in your voice, right? So can you tell us some tips how you can really make people feel for you?
Bill, I think it helps to just be naturally extremely lovable, like Bill and I are. We were just born that way, Alice. We can't help it.
I am just exhausted from all the love.
Oh, lovability was thrust upon us by
Alice, the one of the remarkable things I think that sets SpongeBob apart. It was the creator, Steven Hillenburg. Really, he set down this dynamic of character, and the work he did in terms of the casting and bringing the right people together and the right kinds of imagery and dynamics. That kind of set the table for, I think, what you're talking about.
Well, I think we don't have much time, but thank you so much for talking to us. I'm really happy to see this real Sponge and Patrick in person, although in my mind, I still think you as a yellow thing and you're as a green thing. Okay, so hopefully we get more time to speak next time.
You can never unsee us, Alice. By the way, you are very lovable too.
Yes,
Thank
Alice.
you.
Yes.
Coming from you, it means a lot to me.
I love you, Alice.
Love you.
Thank you.